Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic. Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath.
Take your breath.
And drink some water.
Take your breath. Drink. My timing might be off. But family, welcome. Come on in. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Most importantly, comment. Family, welcome to the Daily Spark. And I want to say great Nia to each and every last one of you. Yep. Man, it is Nia, and we are in the place to be. Of course, you know, we are in Nia, and we are still in the week of Kuumba as well. We want to give all the Kuumba babies a round of applause. Man. Family, I am... Let my producer ringing in my head, like, let the people finish clapping. All right. Family, I am recovering. I can't even say recovering. I guess, you know, this is part of the workout piece, and I have been extremely tired this week, so it's been real hard for me to get up, man. I mean, my alarm went off at 3 this morning, and I slept all the way to my next alarm, which is at 4:30. I'm like, oh my God. And then I said, I'm just going to lay here. So, needs to say the show is late, and the show is going to be late tomorrow because I got to go get my girls. So I'm going to get up. I'm going to try to get up and get the show out before I go, but there's a possibility that I might not be doing the show until after I get back with my girls. Because, you know, they up there at Simpson Camp. We want to give all of the Simpsons a round of applause. Oh, man, because they... I wonder if the Simpsons do a day of silence, because this will be the day of silence. The challenge is coming this night. You know what I'm saying? The challenge is coming. But we want to send out that roar. Where the roar? There you go, Simba. All right, yep. Send the roar out for the sisters out there. Yep. The roar of blessing. I need my war horn. Where is my war horn? I don't have my war horn on. Man, that's messed up. I don't have my war horn. All right, we're going to send Anime out there too. Yep. Up there yelling for the Simpsons family. We did a real good job of raising. We are at least, I would think, at half. I haven't checked back in since the girls went up. The young ladies went up, so I haven't really checked back in, but I do understand it has been some more monies coming in to assist. The goal was originally $12,000, but then I had to bring that down, because like I said, the families do need to pay something. So, and then with some other grants and some other people that's been assisting as well from other organizations, each of our children, well, let's just put it, we are close to 3,000. So I brought the goal down to 6,000 so that we could at least help in majorly, right? But, hopefully we're going to have enough to make everything work out. So we want to get a community round of applause because it's incredible when we work together. All right, so let's get into the show today. As I said earlier, we are on the day of Nia during the week of Kuumba. Man, and the proverb of the day, just in case, I know it's covered in there, but I just want to make sure. If you educate a man, you educate an individual. If you educate a woman, you educate a nation. The ancestral algorithm for the day is I align my daily habits with my lifelong destiny, right? We'll cover that a little bit more in depth in the write-up, but let's get into the haikus that I wrote this morning. First, when my body is sore, enjoyed the sunset yoga, cleared mind and body. Speaking of aligning daily habits with your overall destiny, right? You know what I'm saying? My body is sore, enjoyed sunset yoga, cleared mind and body. And when I got home, I didn't come in right away. I started practicing my Tai Chi because there was a mix up, so we didn't have Tai Chi practice. So I went through the my personal workout before I came in, and then I went upstairs and I fell asleep. I don't remember. I didn't plug my phone in. I took my shirt off on one side of the room. I mean, it's like when I woke up, I was totally discombobulated. You know what I'm saying? And I usually lay down in the same way, or at least prepare myself in the same way. I must have really, really been tired, right? When I came in. But anyway, body is sore. My body is sore. Enjoyed the sunset yoga. Cleared mind and body. Family, establish those practices, those things that you do on purpose that help keep you in tune and keep you moving. All right. Hey, let me hit you with a concept that I ran into yesterday. So I'm doing some studies. I got this app. I'm gonna tell you what the app is called. Of course, once again, I'm trying to fight my habits, but it's so hard. It's so hard. But I got this little app, and it is very similar to it. It's called Deep Seek or Deep Stash. Deep Stash. And what Deep Stash does is like it breaks down major ideas from books and it's shit. So it's not like Facebook. It's not like them, but it has the same thing. So I'm going through books. So I'm looking at a book on health. And one of the things that popped up, and I know this kind of off purpose, but it kind of is on purpose because I want y'all to think about this. There is an automatic switch in the human body or in human cells that they automatically, in a sense, click the die because the human body is formed through the concept of via negativa. It's crazy. It's like you start off as a blob, but certain cells start dying so that it could form the body. And as we grow, cells die on a consistent basis. Now, when the cells don't die, right, that switch is broken. Something happens to the switch. So these cells become immortal. And you know what an immortal cell is? That's the wrong sound. That's the wrong sound. That's ominous. I think this might be the sound I'm looking for. Do you know what an immortal cell is? An immortal cell is also known as a cancer. I don't know. So, cells have automatic switches that they die, and it's because the cells die to make it possible for us to, in a sense, exist. So in order for us to have life, things around us or things within us and things around us need to, in a sense, die. For example, because in order for you to live, other animals need to die because you have to consume them. Same thing with vegetables. Life consumes. Life only is possible through the process of death. Our ancestors recognized this. We recognize that there is a necessity for death. We have no fear of death. You know what I'm saying? In fact, we live our lives to the fullest and give all that we have here so that we can leave here and become what's an ancestor is a promotion. Although it's kind of spooky for most of us because we have been convinced over here on this side of the water of this thing of heaven and hell, right? And forgetting the fact that hell for an African is being forgotten, which means I need to live my life in a way where people want to remember me, want to hold on to my memory, right? That because I have benefited my people, I have benefited the world, I have brought value, I left something, I left a legacy, I built for eternity, as Dr. Kelsey has been yelling at us for years, right? So to become an ancestor is like a promotion, right? But in this society, you can see as these individuals become richer and richer with their narcissistic asses, they demonstrate the fact that those that seek immortality are cancers. I want you to think about that. They don't want to die. They're doing all types. I'm reading stuff about some of these individuals over, and this has been years. This ain't nothing new, but the whole immortal cell piece of it being a cancer and destroying the body because it refuses to do what it is supposed to do. It's supposed to come, serve, and pass on, making room for what's next. We have a whole group of individuals that don't want to make room for what's next. Matter of fact, they don't even want to make room for those who are here now. They're saying there's too many of us on the planet right now, and they want to get rid of. I'm trying to tell you, it's a human cancer. You know what I'm saying? Those that seeking immortality. But anyway, family, and really, once again, that's one of those questions you might need to ask. What do you think about immortality? Oh, yes, I would love to live forever. Run, ladies. Run, gentlemen. Oh, I'm trying to stay young forever. Run. Because something wrong. Now, I didn't mean to get off. This is why Brother Hatim need a script. Now, and family, I want you to understand that my ilk, those individuals like me, we're not doing yoga and doing Tai Chi so that we can live forever. We're doing it so that we could live healthily. We want to be able, let me speak for me. I can't speak for my brothers and my sisters out there that's doing it. I want to live a full life. This means that if at 75, I need to chase one of my grandkids down, God damn it. You know what I'm saying? At 85, if I need to wrestle a younger person down because they're acting crazy, hey, you know what I'm saying? Dr. Kelsey has already demonstrated that you can live a very productive life and still continue being productive at 101 years old. He's not striving to live for eternity. He's striving and building for eternity. It's a totally different thing. Totally different mind state. Living on purpose. We got individuals out here who live on accident who want to live forever. Their whole existence is a goddamn accident. And they want to live forever, causing more accidents, causing more destruction and confusion. All right, let me move on. Next haiku. Is that man haikuing? Thank you, Anime. Our producer, she ringing in my head. Thank you. Shouts out to Miss Tiandra, my executive producer. You just got promoted, baby. She's an executive producer. Yes, she is. Of the Daily Spark. She just keep ringing in my head. Brother Hatim, you need to turn the music down first. And then she had me rolling. I'm like, oh, man. I can't remember whether, I think she spoke to me. She sent me a text, then she spoke to me. Right? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I appreciate it. And that goes to the whole proverb thing, right? If you educate a man, you educate an individual. If you educate a woman, you educate a nation, right? Because being a man, it's like certain things that I'm not even concerned about, right? The thunder and y'all not being able to totally hear me, and I know this is gonna sound for me, it's like, yo, hey, shit, that's life, right? A woman look at that and be like, yo, you need to straighten that shit up. My fault. A woman looked at that and be like, nigga, you need to straighten that shit up. That's unacceptable. That brother Hatil, she said it's so nice. She said it's so nice, right? But the point is, she looks at the world. Women look at the world differently because through them life comes. So they have to make space. They have to prepare space for others to come beyond, because they actually get to experience what they have a direct connection to the future. I could speculate. I could feel it. I could love on my kids. But my kids didn't grow in me and come out of me, right? It's a whole different relationship between me and my daughters and my wife and my daughters, right? Totally different relationship, right? Still a beautiful relationship, but it's different, right? I fulfill certain aspects of what my children need. My wife fulfills a whole nother aspect that I might not even see. You understand? So when we educate a man, we educate an individual. When I educate a woman, when we educate a woman, we educate a nation. Now, we need to really get into what we mean by education. Because what's going on in these schools is not education. It's career training. Not even career training. Job training. Preparing you for a job. That's not education. We need to once again put on our lenses of our culture and look at what education is for. Then we will understand this proverb more fully, because this bullshit that these women are involved in, that we are putting on women in right now, that's some bullshit. It helps. Don't get me wrong. That's some bullshit. The thing that we're putting on young men in right now, some bullshit. But hey, what do I know? I'm only 58. Fuck do I know, right? Anyway, on to the next. A beautiful day. Moving on. Purpose is goal. Building better life. A beautiful day. Moving on. Purpose is goal. Building better life. Is that man haikuing? Yup. He haikuing. I'm haikuing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I can talk now. Thunder. Anime has stopped. All right. Beautiful day. Moving on. Purpose is goal. Building better life. We build better lives when we moving on and in purpose. Family, help identify your purpose. Take some time. Relax. Identify your purpose. Find those things that seem so easy to you that it feel like you cheating by doing it. Sound crazy, right? Sound crazy. Find that thing that is so easy for you to do that you feel like you cheating when you're doing it. It's almost like breathing, right? Put me in a room with people and give me a subject, right? Put me in front of a mic, right? And the goal is to educate, to tell stories, to help people find some type of understanding. I feel like I'm cheating. That's why it took me so long to really start doing this shit, right? Because it feels like cheating, right? I read a story and I can turn around and tell that shit. You know what I'm saying? Right away. Being fully comfortable, acted out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it felt like cheating. And I want you to understand, family, this society is not designed, this has not been designed for you to find your purpose, because your purpose will have you serving your people. No, they can't have you. This system can't exist if you are serving your people, because that means you're serving you. No, you're supposed to be serving others, and serving others outside of you. Please understand what I mean when I say serving others. Outside of you, it's supposed to be hard and supposed to be uncomfortable. So when you find something that feels comfortable in this society and the way you've been raised, if you're doing something wrong, right? This shouldn't be this easy. It shouldn't be this easy, but it should be. It should feel natural, right? It should be like breathing, right? And some of y'all are like, well, I like fighting. There's spaces for that too. We have warriors in our culture. I like military. We got warriors in our culture, right? You know what I'm saying? And the issue is, where can you harness that until we are able to develop the place for you, or you develop the place for you with us? Building for the community. If the education system was right and the sisters was aligned with it, we would have an army right now. We have a military right now. I'm just letting you know. I'm letting you know right now, right? Because family, we really have not truly explored the power of a matrilineal system. We really have not, right? Because I think we have an inkling, but I don't think we really understand the power of the most powerful organizations. I know some of y'all gonna be like, it's headed by men. Okay. I know some of y'all think that, right? But I want you to really look at the workings of these organizations. I want you to think about all of those. Just think about in your lifetime, those of you that are old enough to remember this thing called a secretary. How many of y'all had secretaries in your life, in your family, that fed your whole household, and really went to work with them and saw what an intricate piece in most organizations they are and how they run it? Hell, how many of y'all been to a black church? You know what I'm saying? We got the match. We have the matrilineal thing going on all around us. We don't want to see it. We don't want to see the power of it, right? I recognize 100%. I recognize, right? It's like, yo, I build. It's basically for women, right? Give me a good few brothers to help us manage and control and protect. But hell, man, women run shit. They supposed to be. But anyway, I'm just. That brings us to the next haiku. Hi, Tiffany. I know I'm at 24 minutes. I ain't even did the script. The woman is soul of the entire nation. When she grow, we grow. Is that man haikuing? I'm going deeper today with y'all than I really supposed to, because this was supposed to be on the piece that I do on Telegram. Make sure you join the Telegram group. Since I got 1,000 downloads, somebody out there listening. So let me say it right now. Go to the description, click the link, get in touch with Brother High Tim if you need to. We can have a private session. I don't care. Join the Telegram group. I'm trying to get those 1,000 or how many of y'all are downloading these episodes, because somebody out there listening. You out there, and I appreciate you. Let's get together. Let's get together. All 12 of us, and let's have a conference. How many ever it is, all right? And let's build. And I know some of y'all already out there. Matter of fact, I think I might need to do, I might do a call today. I'm going to start popping up on the Telegram and doing a live or something. But anyway, now I'm going to get to the script. Can I get to the script? The woman is soul of the entire nation. When she grow, we grow. We just have to make sure and develop the curriculum. And I hate using those terms, but develop the system that grows her and make sure she's growing for us and not for them. We just be giving. We just be giving our children over. We be giving our women over. We just surrender everything. Trying to make everybody better. We're trying to save the world, and we're not working on saving us. Not realizing that when we save us, we save the world. Anyway, on to the script. I've been talking so long, my computer just shut off on me. Like, man, shut up. Man, just shut up. All right, let's get it. This is one of the older haikus out of my book. I remember this one. It's called Accidental Life. Poor child, wake up and live life. Try life on purpose. Come on, Brother High Tim. Oh, my God. That man be like going. Oh, man. All right. Listen close, tribe. We are navigating the golden waters of the Nia cycle. Well, we on Nia today on this day of purpose, wrapped in the brilliant radiance of the color yellow. For those that don't know, the color is yellow. Each one of these, let me stress it, each one of these principles not only have a day, but it has a power point, or what is called a chakra point in the body. Come on now. We not playing here. I'm not playing with y'all, right? It demands that we look inward to find our potent center and align our daily walk with a vision that outlives our physical flesh. But before we talk about building up, we must talk about tearing down. We have been conditioned to believe that to find purpose, we must constantly add more to our plates. We multitask, split our focus into 1,000 different directions, and wonder why our movements feel weak. The truth is, purpose is not about doing more. It's about scraping off the heavy buildup of distractions, illusions, and false obligations that keep us blind to who we really are. Somebody type out chat if you felt that. Right? False obligations that keep us blind to who we really are. We carry the heavy luggage of blame, shame, and guilt, thinking it belongs to us. Right? Remember, I just told y'all, right? I felt guilty about doing certain things because it's so easy to me that it shouldn't be, that I feel like I'm cheating. I feel like that I shouldn't be doing it. And I'm just finally, as I get older, I'm just finally getting to a point where let me do this, right? You have something that you are so good at that you feel like you're cheating because you are able to do it. And you feel guilty. You feel shame, blame, and guilt because other people can't do it as easy as you. But as one of my elders told me, and he told my brother when he was coming up and he was out on the football field running people over because he was bigger than him, he said, "That's not your fault, son." That was the dopest line. "That's not your fault. That's my fault. You get out there and you do what you're supposed to be doing." Many of us are living life being ashamed because we're on the field of life and we're able to do what comes easy to us, and we feel ashamed because other people can't pick it up like we. I shouldn't be this good. I shouldn't be able to do. It's supposed to be harder to work out. This is not supposed to be working like this. I feel ashamed because no, you found your purpose. Now, how do you apply it and get it to work for your people? You split our focus to 1,000 different directions and wonder why our movements feel weak. The truth is, purpose is not about doing more. It's about scraping off the heavy buildup of distractions, illusions, and false obligations that keep us blind to who we really are. We carry the heavy luggage of blame, shame, and guilt, thinking it belongs to us. We let the corporate noise, They do it on purpose. They know their purpose. The corporate noise and the madness of status quo dictate our value. But the Via Negativa reminds us that our true power is revealed when we drop the weight. Purpose is already sitting inside you, waiting for you to cut the noise and let it breathe. Somebody take our shade if your purpose is breathing for you right now. You kind of hear it knocking. You're a little bit closer to it now. Look to our history on this 10th day of July to understand the weight of this truth right now. But I don't like putting the dates, but I'm going to do it because it's in the script. But we are actually on, we could say the 10th day of July, but we are actually on Nia within the week of Kaumba, within the cycle of Ujamaa, within the year of Ujima. Now, that don't require a number. That is a pattern that's going to pop back up. Now, of course, we will end up on another July 10th, but it will be 7 years from now, at least 7 years from now, where it will be lined up exactly like this. And I don't even know if it's going to be lined up exactly like this. Dang. I miss Kwame because Kwame would be able to tell me how long it would be for us to land on a July the 10th, and it would be exactly in Ujima year, in the cycle of Ujima. I guess that would be about 7 years. To understand the weight of this truth, on this very day in 1875, the great ancestor Mary McLeod Bethune was born to parents who had been enslaved. She did not look at her humble beginnings and accept a small life. Instead, she recognized that her nia, her purpose, was tied to the elevation of her entire people through the spiritual weapon of education. With just $1.50, 5 young black girls, and cardboard boxes for desks, she found a school that would grow into Bethune-Cookman University. Her life was a physical proverb. She understood that to educate black girls was to educate, fortify, and raise up an entire nation. She did not wait for permission or validation from the oppressive system. She utilized the subtractive approach, stripping away the doubts, the lack of resources, and the systematic barriers, and chose instead to focus on the absolute clarity of her destiny. She used that one capital that Dr. Kelsey been screaming at us about, human capital. On this same day in 1943, Brother Arthur Ashe was born. He rose to the pinnacle of the world that tried to shut him out, becoming a tennis legend, but Arthur Ashe knew his racket was only a tool for a larger purpose. He channeled his individual excellence to educate the world on civil rights, health, and global apartheid, proving that the individual's light must always be returned to illuminate the collective path. Somebody type out shade if you heard that. And today, we also honor the Bahamas Independence Day, marking a moment in 1973 when a nation reclaimed its rights to self-govern, educate, and mold its own citizens. All of these ancestors understood that to manifest sovereignty, you must first discard the false narrative imposed upon you by your captors. Look at the algorithm for today. I am my daily habits. I align my daily habits with my lifelong destiny. I align my daily habits with my lifelong destiny. Come on, say it with me. I align my daily habits with my lifelong destiny. I align my daily habits with my lifelong destiny. Purpose is not a grand, distant dream. Purpose is not a grand, distant dream we only speak of. It is the sum of what we shared when we wake up. Mary McLeod Bethune did not build a university by wishing. She built it by daily stripping away non-essential habits of distraction. You must cultivate daily habits that treat our physical body as the sacred temple of nation building. When we align our daily micro actions with our grand micro destiny, we move from uncertainty to absolute sovereignty. We banish scarcity because we realize that our daily devotion to clearing the clutter is the true currency of abundance. Did you get that? We banish scarcity because we realize that our daily devotion to clearing the clutter is the true currency of abundance. Today, choose one habit to discard. Scrape off the buildup of a divided mind and step into the clarity of your Nia. That I say, Ashe. Family, make sure you go down to the description, click the link, come on over, check us out, get your Nguzo Saba narrative map, get your t-shirt, join us on the Telegram group, or become a supporting member. Most importantly, make sure you like, subscribe, share, and of course, I want to hear your comments. And you know what that means. You are now listening to Gye-nyame Journey Radio. This is a Heart of a Symbol production. Where we strive to blow up your old paradigms.